Hello everybody, this is the Core Diesel here. Welcome back to Let's Play Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. And as you can tell by the title, this is not going to be a blind part, sadly, and I'll explain why this isn't going to be a blind part in a bit. But last time we left off, we basically went to Autumn Plains to finish up the last two levels, Fractured Hills, as well as Shady Oasis. So we have completed both World 1 and World 2 100%. And now we're going to finish off World 3, which only has 4 levels total and such. And like I said in the last episode, this is either going to be a, we're going to have either 6 more, 7 more, or 8 more parts to this game overall and such, counting the 4 levels, the boss, as well as the new bonus level, new bonus world and such. So yeah, basically, alright, so we're just going to go into Mystic Marsh real quick, and we're going to finish it. Let's go on in. Alrighty, so let's look at this guy.
Things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, that's our objective here in this game. Alright, so in this level we have 400 gems, 36 enemies, and 3 orbs. Alright. Okay, so while that we're doing this, let me explain why we're doing, well actually why I'm recording this, this part again. Why is this the second attempt? So basically I did record this part blind for the first time and such, and basically I was doing real good so far in this game, and I was almost getting done with it as well too, trying to get the last few gems as well as the last orbs and such in this game. However, during recording I got called away to do something real quick, and I paused the recording and such to make sure that you guys didn't hear what was going on in the background. And when I came back, I thought I had pressed record. So I just continued playing the game, thinking I was, still recording and such. Only to find out that, halfway through the game, where I was trying to get the last orb, I realized I hadn't recorded myself at all. And I was thinking to myself, oh shit, I need to do something then. So I basically had two options for me. I could either keep the original recording and turn it into a, semi-blind Let's Play, or basically re-record it again and then just turn it into like a regular playthrough and such. So, I basically chose the latter and everything. That way, because, even though, if I was going to turn it into a semi-blind Let's Play anyway, then, you guys wouldn't know, where did I get any of the, gems and such, and basically also, how did I get the orb and so. Well, actually, for one of the orbs, you kind of could have told, you probably could have figured out, how I got the orb and such, but you probably wanted to know, where it was and everything. So that's basically what also prompted me to just re-record it again. So yeah, I'm playing it on the a different file, the one where I set up just in case if something like that were to happen, which lo and behold, it actually happened. And let's hope that would only happen one time throughout this game, because that would be nice if it was. But yeah, so basically, as you can see, the gimmick in this level is that basically, we have to turn the water fountain back on again. And this third world doesn't have any talismans at all. There are no more talismans, so the only thing you have left to get is orbs and gems. So basically, your reward for completing the level is just an orb. So technically you have 2 orb challenges to do, and the third orb challenge is just you completing the level itself, since again, no more talismans and everything. So what I'm gonna do here is that I'm just gonna go for the gems first, and then I'll go for the orbs later. That way it'll be just a little bit more easier. So yeah, I'm gonna try to offer some commentary if I can, cause like I said, this is the second time for me recording, so this isn't really blind. I kind of know like where to go. I do know like where to go and such, and like where the gems and orbs are and such. So yeah, there's not really gonna be much in terms of blind let's plays. But once we get the orbs and such, I will talk a little bit about the orbs, because there are at least the orb challenge in here. I wouldn't say it's bad. One is actually kind of tedious. The other one is another one where it's kind of cryptic, and actually they're both tedious, honestly. But the other tedious one is also a little bit cryptic. Well, not so much cryptic and such, but like, you know, it doesn't really. It's another one where it gives you an objective, but it also doesn't really tell you, like, you know, what to do and such. So you're kind of left, you know, wandering around aimlessly until you figure out what to do. So again, we'll get to that when we get to it. But yeah. So we do have some interesting little enemies here. We got a platypus, a little green-looking platypus over here, and those little now that I see them up close, I'm gonna have to find them again. But like when I first the little purple guys swinging down the trees, I thought they were like the Cheshire Cat or something from Alice in Wonderland, but I think they're more like Cheshire Possums or something. I'll have to take a look at them again if I find them. And this power up over here, you'll see once we find them, once we get 20. But yeah, that's the highest I've ever seen. You know, a power up. You know, getting over there. Okay, let me see if I can see them up close. Look a little bit more like look like a mix between a monkey and a possum. I think it's supposed to be a possum. I don't know, but alrighty. So let's get on up and get the rest of the gems. So yeah, the level itself overall, it's not that bad. It's even not bad visual-wise and such. Visual-wise, it's pretty unique and such. Again, it does remind me a little bit of, like, you know, Alice in Wonderland in terms of, like, you know, how it's colorized and everything. This actually does look like something that could belong in like a British book or a British show. Enemies in here are some are not that bad, honestly. Some can be a little bit obnoxious, but it's not really that bad, honestly. They're passable, is what I'll say. Yeah, I think they are possums because I see a little black nose in them. So yeah, I think they are supposed to be possums. Oop. Okay. Let's see, I'm not forgetting anything. Let's see. I just need to go here. Okay. Right. And yeah, you can tell this is also my second file too, because I have shit more lives than in the first file. So yeah, again, you can tell this is my second file. But like I said, once we get done with this, we will go back to the first file. And like I said, hopefully this will be the only time where, like, you know, you'll get like you won't get a blind part, and hopefully the only time I'll ever have to do a second recording because recording fails and stuff like that. Because that's been happening a lot during the Sonic project with me and Justin, mostly the Genesis. Because like so far, like I've had to re-record Sonic the Genesis version 3 times and such. As you can tell by, like, you know, by the time, you know, this because by the time this part goes up, you probably can already guess why. Because, you know, this will go up after the next few Sonic parts and such. this isn't also the only time I had to re-record stuff from a game before. I had to do that a couple of times with games like Super Mario Bros. In fact, I think that's probably one of the only few times I did have to re-record a video game multiple times. Actually, no, I take that back. Ghosts and Goblins was another one where I also had to do lots of re-recordings and such. But that was because, like, you know, this was when, like, you know, I was recording the audio from the audio from the game, as well as, you know, and then record my own audio from the editing software and such. And that's when I decided to do, you know.
What? Oh,
Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess I'll take it.
Golly, looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydrar, okay?
I still have no idea what the... Are they supposed to be ramps or something? Or sheeps? Like, what are they supposed to be? But yeah, that's basically, yeah. But yeah, that's basically what I mean, where, like, you know, instead of talisman, when you complete a level, you are getting an orb after you complete a level and such. So, anyway. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, yeah, there were some moments before, like, you know, where I had to re-record stuff because of, like, audio fail, because of, like, you know, audio failing that are coming from the game, technically, or basically, you know, the visual or, like, the capture of the game itself is a little glitchy, and I had to redo it, which that actually happened to me in another Let's Play that, like, I'm going to redo in the near future. I won't say what game it is just yet until we get to it, but that's also happened to me plenty of times, as well. I'm gonna... Yeah, I want to try... Yeah, I want to see if I can try to get these gems without talking to you first. Okay. I'll get you in a second. I know what orb challenge that is. So yeah, that was one of the first orb challenge where I felt that, like, you know, it was getting tedious. Okay, I know there's some more over there. Alrighty, I think let's see. I know there's some more... I think there's some more gems up here, I believe. Yeah, right over here. And phone, I think I know what that is. Yeah, hold on a second, folks. Okay, and we're actually recording this time, good. So now, so hopefully I won't have to do this for the third time. Alrighty, but yeah, that's basically what happened the first time. I was trying to do this blind, and I had to redo it again. So hopefully that won't happen again. And we're missing 10. Alright, I gotta try. I think I know where the other 10 is. I think it was over here, wasn't it? No. Let's see if I can find it. There they are. Found him. Alrighty. Alright, that part I might have to cut out because it did take a long while. Alright, let's get, alright, and let me show you the 2 orbs that you can get from this game. Here's one that is not that bad, but can be a little bit tedious. So, what you need to do is just, need to get to this guy.
Ah, Spyro, a friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen
I even
the
know
spark
you to
plugs,
begin with.
and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Alright, so basically, a bunch of kangaroo-looking beavers have stole spark plugs and such, and basically you need to get all 4 of the spark plugs back. So yeah. So really, all you gotta do right here is try to keep a good chase, while also, you know, trying to, you know, use the run button when needed, and make sure you take a break on the run button too if you don't need it. so this one's not too bad and such. Like, you know, they don't. The thieves don't go too far and such. So you don't have to worry too much about playing catch up. But it can be a little bit tedious because again, because there have been some moments where like I've used the run button a little bit too much and such, and I've accidentally slipped off the cliff or at least fall into the purple water. So again, it's one of those where, like, you know, you just have to be a little bit careful on how you use the buttons. And sometimes they can actually go down too. So this is also one of those where, like, you need the power-up too, because they can actually use the spring power-up themselves. Case in point right here. So this one took me a little bit of a while to catch up to them, but it wasn't that bad, honestly. But like I said, it is a bit tedious. But if you just cut corners like this one, then you'll be just fine. Okay, now try and I know one of the third ones was somewhere down below. Actually, I remember which one. I think it was somewhere over here, wasn't it? Yeah, right here. Okay, this guy's real easy because all he really does is just run around in circles. So yeah, that one's a pushover. Last one though can be a bit of a dick. So the last one is actually way over here. It's actually where you need to use one of the springs. Right here. So just use the spring and start giving chase. So yeah, that's basically what I mean. Where it's just like, you know, there's one of the few moments where, like, you know, you're gonna have to calm down on the run button just a little bit, and or make sure you use the combination of run and jump to your advantage. And got him. Nice. Alrighty. Alright, so that's all 4 spark plugs, and you're all good. So again, that one is not that bad, but again, it is a bit tedious.
Young dragon friend, take this.
The next one, though, oh boy, the next one, and I accidentally skipped the dialogue, my bad. The next one, though, this one was the one where I had to look it up, because, again, it's one of those orb challenges where, like, you know, they don't really give you, like, a full detail, or at least just enough detail for you to figure out what you need to do and such. They kind of just give you an objective and hope to God that you know what you need to do. And this was another one I had to look it up, so on the surface, like, this one's not bad in a sense, but it's one of those where it's just like, you know, if you don't know where you do, then you're just gonna get real frustrated and get lost. So alrighty, so the professor is here.
Ah, Spyro, so glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil.
So yeah, okay. So when I first did this, I thought that the duck had the pencil and such, and you need to get the egg to the duck so he can give you the pencil. The other idea, and it turns out this one was true, but I didn't know like how you were actually going to do it. Was that you need, so basically you remember for any one of my viewers that's actually watched a little show called Ed, Edd and Eddy. There's an episode on Ed, Edd and Eddy that's basically what this mission is about, where you need to trade certain objects to get other certain objects, then trade that object to get another object, and then once you basically traded in all the objects, you get the one thing that the professor was looking for. That's basically what this is, and again, this was one where I had to look it up and such because it was getting really annoying to me that, like, you know, I didn't know like where I was going and such, or what my true objective was, you know, for this minigame and such. Again, this one's not okay. So this one's actually a little bit more shorter than the Kangaroo one, but it also still falls into the category where, like, this could also be tedious for some, especially for first timers like me that probably, you know, might not know, like, you know, where are we supposed to put certain items into what certain places and such. But they do give you at least, you know, a couple of objects to, that at least, you know, basically what I'm saying, there are many objects like the pod and the cauldron here that's just like, okay, there has to be something going on in here. And I guess in a way it's a good thing that, you know, they give you like different objects to give you a clue that, like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do for this one, and so on and so on. But like I said, I kind of wish they would have done it just a little bit more better, in my opinion. But I guess maybe I'm just nitpicking too much or something. I don't know. So, alrighty. So give us that. Now we need to put that berry in a cauldron. If we put this in a cauldron, then we are going to get a coin. Put the coin in the fountain, and that's when we're going to get the pencil. Doesn't he have like another pencil? Like, you know, this one trusty pencil that is so short that, you know, sooner or later he's going to have to get another pencil and such. So like, I don't get like... So, like, I don't get, like, why we need, like, this specific pencil for him to do his, you know, shit. There are other pencils out there. Why don't you just go to Dollar General to get a pencil? Whatever. Alright, let's get this, yeah, look at this tiny-ass pencil. You're gonna need to get a new one sooner or later, Professor. Anyway. So, yeah, that's basically what the gimmick of this, orb is. Anyway.
My pencil! Now I can begin calculating the age of the universe again. Here, take this orb. Alora says she thinks I'm going to lose it.
I can't imagine why. But yeah, the way he says, you know, like, my pencil, I definitely heard the mayor from the Powerpuff Girls coming out of that voice. But yeah, alrighty, so Mystic Marsh is complete. Alright, this has been Sakura the Diesel saying thank you all so much for watching. Sorry if this wasn't the this wasn't a blind part for you guys and such. But like I said, I had two options where I could either make a semi-blind or just a full playthrough. So like I said, hopefully this will be the first and only time where I have to re-record Spyro 2. And the other three levels are going to be, you know, smooth sailings from here. So yes, so the next few parts are still going to be blind, hopefully. And we'll just check out the last three levels in this world. So far for the first level of this one, it's okay. It's not that bad and everything. It's not, yeah, like I said, it's not that bad. The orb challenge so far is decent enough, but I kind of hope the next few ones will be just a little bit more better, honestly. But yeah, this has been Sakura Diesel saying thank you all so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit the like button. If you guys want to see more episodes of Spyro 2 or any of your other favorite games, hit that subscribe button as well. And speaking of games, don't forget if you guys got any games you want me to try out, list them in the comments or the YouTube or on my Facebook page. Also, if you guys want to see the first part of a new Let's Play series a week early, donate to my Patreon if you would so choose. Which, like I said, we are getting near the end of Spyro 2, so we are going to have a new Let's Play series coming up soon, which I'll reveal what that game is going to be soon. But anyway, this has been Sakura saying thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episodes of Spyro, which, again, hopefully don't be blind this time, and we'll check out the second level of World 3. So, till then, take care.